It is my honor to present our speaker for this memorable occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed honored to have as our commencement speaker today, Ms. April Ryan.
Good afternoon. Come on, you can do better than that. You are graduating today. Good. Stand up. Stand up. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Everyone stand for them. Again, good afternoon. It's wonderful to be here in Boston this afternoon. The state of Massachusetts, you guys have been pushing the political ball forward the last couple of months, haven't you? On the national level, but either way, I'm especially pleased to be here on this graduation day. I bring you greetings from Roland Martin, who sends his very best wishes. He's not able to be, yes, you can give him a round of applause. I hope I do this graduation speech justice. No one is like Roland Martin. But Roland sends his very best. He is with his family as he's had death in his family this week, and we send our condolences. But I bring you greetings from the American Urban Radio Networks, where I serve as Washington Bureau Chief and White House Correspondent, also from Signature Media and TV One. I'd like to thank President Guerrero and the Board of Trustees for allowing me to address this crowd of proud graduates and well-wishers today. Thank you, class of 2010, for allowing... I know you're excited. I remember when I was there. You can do whatever you want as long as it's legal. Thank you for allowing me to give you the charge for your career future today. Also, I would like to thank the families of the graduates. Many of you have sacrificed for this long-awaited dream deferred. How about that? They are graduating today. I'm extremely honored to stand before you delivering this 2010 Cambridge College graduation address, your 39th to be exact. This college stands out as one of the shining stars to help working adults reshape goals and careers in a shaken job market. Cambridge College is ranked 13th and 58th in conferring the most master's degrees in 2007, 2008 to African American and Hispanic students. I was also given another little news nugget in the back. According to the Hispanic Outlook magazine, this college has conferred the most master's degrees in New England to Hispanics and ranked in the top 50 nationwide in conferring master's degrees to Hispanics. Let's give the college a big round of applause. You know, this is not just a ranking. It's not just a ranking. These efforts help perpetuate a minority middle class in this country at a time that the nation is trying to crawl out of a recession. And go ahead, clap. And at a time when the overall unemployment rate stands above 9%, and the Black and Hispanic unemployment numbers are in the double digits. Black numbers above 15%. Hispanic numbers above 12%. One of the most interesting nuggets for Cambridge College, this institution pledges to provide higher education for a diverse population of working adults for whom those opportunities may have been limited or denied. That means so much to me, as my mother attained her bachelor's degree from Morgan State University while working full-time, yes, and I was a high school student. Now for you, the class of 2010, I know you're glad to be here. Some of you surmounted the odds of a 40-hour work week and adult life realities and made it through to get this degree when it seemed impossible. Perhaps you are especially grateful that you're here because you may have had to drop a class or two just to see the light of day, but still you made it. And maybe you're grateful because there was that one professor that just made life on Cambridge College's campus a bit more interesting. I had to get approval from President Guerrero on that one. But either way, you've overcome the odds this day. This is a magnificent and momentous day in your lives. Yes, this is your time. I reiterate, this is your time. June 13th, 2010 marks the first page of the next chapter of your life. Before this day, you surmounted obstacles and odds just to sit in this very space, to obtain a piece of paper, essentially becoming the key to unlock all doors previously closed to you. I want to quote Vice President Joe Biden and his statements to President Barack Obama recently during the signing of the health care bill. Well, maybe I won't, but in Biden's edited words, you can help me out on this one, I know you know it. This is a big deal. The big deal is the fact that Cambridge College embraced the concept in 1971, and it's working to educate an adult population to retrain and shape a career moving forward, especially in these trying times. The list of alumni is an example of the mission of what this school set out to do. One example, Susan Elliott, a therapist and attorney who received her teaching degree here. Now she is a teaching author, considered a cross between Dr. Phil and Judge Judy. Marion Wright Elliman, president and founder of the Children's Defense Fund, said it best, however. Education is a precondition to survival in America today. I'm going to say it again. Education is a precondition to survival in America today. Today's survival for adults encompasses the reinvention of oneself while living in an economy that's trying to crawl out of the barrel of recession. Today's survival pits us against these facts of life. Few adults remain in one career field their entire lifetime. And even if they remain in one field, they must continually update their knowledge and skills. Most adults have more than one career during their lifetime, primarily due to changing career interests and the phasing out of jobs. This typically occurs because of advances in technology and understanding the new ways to do things. Adults who work in the healthcare industry must continually update their knowledge and skills to remain proficient. Adults who work in many of the repetitive operation careers are routinely eliminated by advances in technology. An example, a prime example, as we are sitting in this stadium named after a certain bank, the number of bank tellers is declining due to the rapid increase in online banking. So let's take a look at the current news cycle. We're seeing an entire region's economy decline with the continuously gushing BP oil spill. The devastation from the worst environmental disaster in this nation's history has people in the oil, fishing, and tourism industries in that region rethinking what they're having to do to keep food on the table. This is where your time at Cambridge College resonates. In reading information about this great college, I found words from President Tito Guerrero III. The words are passion, perspective, and practical strategies. Just to walk through these doors as an adult, it took perspective to rethink how to recraft your career path. It took passion to persevere when life, with all its adults' challenges, were on you at a time when you had to do homework as well for Cambridge College. Practical strategies are simply how to put things in their place with one foot in front of the other. Adult education is simply the overcoming through working skills for a lifetime influenced by societal needs. As the kids say today, it's all good. I still think I'm a kid too sometimes, so anyway. But the point is, again, this is your time. You found a way to overcome all that's happening now in the workforce. You're moving forward for yourself, your family, your friends, and your community. But it's not over. It is not over. This is a great start, but don't get discouraged as the competition for a job has increased more than twofold. Realistically, there will be a time when things look bleak for many of you in this very bad economy. You may have some doors shut in your face, but do we give up? Okay, come on, do we give up? Don't give up. Never give up. You've come too far to turn back now. The head of the Department of Education, Arnie Duncan, says, education is the key for children and adults. He says adult education is an imperative for adults to be able to conform and thrive in a changing economy and job market. President Obama contends from an exclusive Oval Office interview I conducted with him in December of last year on education reform. He said, we want to make sure our schools are performing properly. He also said education allows you to walk through doors that are open. President Obama even remarked that education was a testament as to how we were able to sit in the Oval Office and conduct that interview. I'm a firm believer in reaching for your dreams, no matter your situation or status. Cambridge College's mission statement supports that. This commencement and the mission statement is personally touching for me. And I talked to you a little bit ago about my mother, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to explain a little bit about why it's so touching. My mother obtained her undergraduate degree in the 80s at the age of 42. I was in high school. I didn't understand at that time why she was up in the middle of the night in my brother's bedroom at his desk with his lamplight on till like 3 and 4 in the morning. At that time, she was a secretary at Morgan State University. My mother, Vivian Ryan, worked there for about 20 years at that time in the Department of Student Activities when she was burning that midnight oil to gain her college degree. Something she dreamed of even after receiving a business school degree in her 20s. While in my teens, I gladly attended my mother's graduation day. I was proud of her on that day and finally began to grasp what she had done. I witnessed my mother accomplish something so meaningful to her. I watched her walk across the stage of Morgan State University with honors, finally becoming a college graduate in her 40s on May 22nd, 1984. That day, she began reshaping her career at that moment. Seeing what she accomplished gave me the incentive to do better and strive for success. Once achieving her first degree in 1984, she was ultimately elevated to coordinator of student activities. 3 years ago, unfortunately, my mentor, hero, and person I tried to model my life after passed away. My mother was working on her master's degree in gerontology at the time of her death. She was looking forward to retirement, trying to reshape the next chapter of her life. Now, my dad always supported my mother's dreams, and he never attended college. My father's a self-made man who owned and managed a transportation company and always wanted to attend college. When he found the time, he said he was too old. I told him, Dad, it's never too late. I wish there was a Cambridge College in Baltimore City for my father to attend, still to this day. but his degree has been given to him through life lessons. As I'm telling you how you should tackle the challenges before you, I'm persuaded that I must reshape my career with more education through a master's degree as the economy is hitting the broadcast industry. Our business is suffering as well, like everyone else. And you can see it if you try to pick up a newspaper. Some of these newspapers across the country are gone. They're now online. As the bleak economic and job fronts are detailed daily, and it seems jobs continue to be lost, there is hope. I said, there is hope. All of you with your caps and gowns have something that others don't have who are pounding the pavement out there. You have the skill set that Cambridge College has given you to reshape your work life, to cast a new element into the work world and stand among the top candidates for a job. There is hope. Cambridge College has prepared you with the mind of an adult moving forward in the workforce. This is the change of an institution of this nature, and this is the charge that they are asking you to keep. They are telling you to reshape and move forward and change. You're ready with your undergraduates and graduates degrees from the schools of education, psychology and counseling, and management to move to the next level of your choosing, No matter the situation, there's hope, and the choice is always yours. So today, you have positioned yourself to walk through the doors that are opened and reach for greatness with a far greater return on your investment. There is hope. I'm putting all confidence in you that you've been armed with the ammunition to overcome the current odds. You've invested in yourself so that the next part is easy for you and those standing with you today. We are vested in you because there is hope. Mary McLeod Bethune, President Roosevelt's Special Advisor on Minority Affairs from 1935 to 1944, said, "Invest in the human soul. Who knows, it might be a diamond in the rough. There's hope." I want to leave you with some of the words that inspire me. It's from a song I know you've heard. It's the words of Unwritten, sung by Natasha Bedingfield. Some might say it's the Pantene song, but it's still a powerful song. The words are powerful. It's meant to inspire you to reach for the sky, to write your own life's journey, understanding what you do plays a large part in your own destiny. Also, your mindset about yourself helps you to carry through. I'm a firm believer in encouraging yourself and believing in yourself. I am unwritten. Can't read my mind. I am undefined. I'm just beginning. The pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. The rest is still unwritten. As I take my seat, I leave you with this. Be consistent in your commitment to arm yourself and others with the truth and the skill set that affects you. You are not the thermometer, but the thermostat that sets the climate to create the change in your own life and others who you touch. Be strong, live well, and thank you and congratulations to the Cambridge College class of 2010.